Welcome to season
1, 2, 3, 4,
5 of Meet the Drapers, the world's largest international business plan competition.
We're going global.
We traveled the globe, scouring the US, India, Taiwan, Portugal, Canada, and Brazil for their best and brightest entrepreneurs.
This is amazing.
Every week, these entrepreneurs will compete against their countrymen for a chance to make it to our international semi-finals and then on to finals to compete for a $1 million investment from Tim Draper himself.
The crystal ball ultimately chooses.
But here's the twist. Your favorite business eliminated too early? Vote them back into the finale to get a second chance in front of judges Tim.
This could be quite a thing.
Polly.
It's kind of exciting to people.
And Bill Draper.
That's a real plus in this case.
As well as their VIP guest judges. Let the games begin.
Hey, welcome everybody, or welcome back to Meet the Drapers. We're thrilled to have you. It's amazing you're still watching, but this is really a fun show because these entrepreneurs are awesome. And every season, it gets better and better and better. And this season is the global season. Today, we have a very special treat. We have Neville, and since I can't pronounce his last name, Neville's gonna pronounce his own last name for us. He works for Brand Capital, which is the investment arm of the Times Group, and he is the reason that we have such a good distribution for this show. So I want to thank Neville, and he is our new guest judge, although we're calling him Neville Draper because, of course, we adopt all of our judges into the family. Neville, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Tim. And my name's Neville Taraporwala.
See, I had it, Taraporwal. So Neville, tell me what you're going to be looking for in these entrepreneurs.
The most important thing would be what the idea is. Does it have the capability to scale? And it should solve a problem. That's what I would be looking at.
Now, India has now 94 unicorns, and that just blows me away. What do you think it is about India that is making it such an entrepreneurial hotbed?
Compared to the past, there are many more opportunities to start your own business. The entire thinking process is there a way I can become an entrepreneur? And then the ecosystem out there is supporting these entrepreneurs. And then a combination of having the entrepreneurship skills, the ability to creatively think, and then the finance coming in, and of course the market. It's huge. And if you are able to get that particular segment and win in that segment, there's no reason that you wouldn't want to grow the business overnight, subject to your product idea being a great fit for that segment. That's what it is.
So now I'm going to introduce one of our other judges, my father, who was the first Silicon Valley venture capitalist, first venture capitalist in India, as well as being the chairman of the Export-Import Bank, the administrator of the UN Development Program. So Dad, welcome to the show. And Polly Draper, my sister, who I will always tell you saved my life. And this is Bismarck with her, but Polly is actor, director, producer, writer, and has been an enormous success in that Hollywood field. So let's get on with the show. Bring on the first entrepreneur. I can't wait to see them, but before we do, let's see what's going on behind the scenes.
Hi, I'm Mansoor. I'm the co-founder and CEO at Beethoven.ai.
I'm Siddharth. I'm the co-founder and CTO at Beethoven.ai.
I had a career of almost 17 years in music, but also at the same time I had a tech career. I'm also an engineer. I always had this interest in combining the two spaces.
And we both have scored several podcasts and videos, and that's how we know of the problem, and that's how the inspiration for the idea came about.
Did a thorough research on the content creation space, and what we learned was content creators go through this constant pain of music acquisition and licensing. So whenever they require good quality background music, the only options that they have in today's time is relying on a stock music library or hiring a music composer, which is expensive and time consuming. So we saw this opportunity where there is an interesting pace to build a product in the middle of the two extremes. And that's how we understood there is a big opportunity right in front of us.
Go ahead, Siddharth Mansoor, give us your pitch.
More than 500 hours of video content is uploaded to YouTube every single minute. More than 50 million podcast episodes have been released till date. And most of this content needs good music. Being a musician from a young age of 11, I have often been approached by content creators who would need good background music for their content. And I would spend several days in helping them achieve the same. There are more than 12 million such professional content creators as part of a $10 billion industry who have to go through this pain of music acquisition and licensing. This results in a huge waste of time in the creation workflow. And in this age of fast-paced digital content creation, loss of time is loss of money for the creators. This inspired us to build Beethoven.ai, an extremely simplified music creator tool which uses AI to help content creators compose original soundtracks for their content without any knowledge of music. A creator needs to simply upload their video or podcast to our system and specify their high-level preferences in terms of moods, sections, instruments, and genres. And our AI composes an original soundtrack in real time. We have built customizable AI composition algorithm for high-quality music production.
So wait a second, let me get this straight. I send you a video and you create an original music
soundtrack
for that fits that video.
That's right.
Is there a type of music that comes out, or does it change based on what the video is about?
The user has the option to select between different genres. So currently we have close to 10 genres where we'll have rock and hip hop and several other genres. So yeah, it will have a variety of different genres onto the platform.
So this is basically from a library of music. The AI decides what suits the video best?
We don't have a library of music. So basically we have a library of small samples which are sourced from actual musicians. But what the AI does it stitches and composes an original soundtrack in real time. So the music composition is happening in real time. So that's the technology.
So can you do it right now? Like if we're the video, we move around a little bit, the music will happen?
So we have actually a demo video which Cody can quickly play for you. So you get a feel of the look and feel of the product.
Go ahead, play it.
Let us begin with your content. Upload your video or podcast and set the pace right with tempo and duration selection. Deliver more emotion and impact with the genre and mood, both of which are present in a wide variety. Sit back and relax as the best samples are selected and mixed on demand.
I feel like I've seen this a lot before. Am I wrong? How are you different?
Yes. So there have been companies in the past, but what we primarily differentiate on is, first of all, the technology. Siddharth can talk a little bit more on the technology.
Yeah, so technology-wise, these companies have a black box kind of system wherein you specify just a mood or a genre and then it spits out an X second of track. For us, we are trying to customize it as much as possible and give the user a feeling of composing a track rather than just hitting a black box.
How is it customized?
So how the user can customize it, let's say you have like a 2-minute video and you have multiple emotions inside of that video. So it's not necessary that the whole video has a sad emotion or a happy emotion, but there are multiple emotions inside it. So you can cut your audio track into multiple subsections where you'll have the first 30 seconds as sad, the next 30 seconds as happy, then going into inspirational. So you can customize that completely as a user. And then based on your preferences, the song gets created and the transitions happen. All of that is done very smoothly by our tool itself. You can pick and remove instruments. Like you want a particular instrument, you don't want a particular instrument. So all of those creative controls are possible.
How do you make money?
We intend to monetize this product as a subscription-based tool.
What's your sales volume today?
We just launched the beta this particular month, and now we have like close to 400 users using this platform. We will be keeping this free initially for user adoption and understanding the ideal customer profile for this tool. But yeah, like today we are not monetizing as of yet.
And how much money have you raised?
We have raised like $1 million.
Terrific. Well, thank you, Mansoor and Siddharth. Thank you for tuning in and being a part of Meet the Drapers.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be on the show.
So, what did you all think of Beethoven.ai? Very interesting to see what's going on in that music content creation field. Neville, what did you think?
I like the passion. I believe that with a few tweaks, this could be scaled globally. And with the whole AI part becoming important as we go ahead, it's a good idea that they are working on.
Polly, what did you think?
I didn't quite feel that way because I think since 3 people in my family are professional musicians and work a lot with AI of this sort, I just didn't feel that this was different enough.
Dad, what did you think?
I'm with Polly. I don't see why they're any different from any other musicians, and it's such a competitive field that I don't think they're going to make it.
I'm a little in between because I think that there is something here that you could just show a video and get music. Clearly they're not there. They got a long way to go to get even up to where the state of the art is. So let's hope for the best. Let's bring on our next entrepreneur. But before we do, let's see what's going on behind the scenes. Over my left arm, behind the scenes.
My name is Vishnu. I'm the founder and CEO of Asset Vault. We're now living in a world where death is no longer a hypothetical concept, especially in the last couple of years. Our whole lives have been shaken apart. And what we are enabling people is we're making intergenerational wealth transfer easy. It doesn't matter. We're all here for a very limited amount of time. One day, that time is going to come to an end. I'm supremely confident that if I wouldn't have started Asset Vault, in my 60s, I would look back and I say, oh, when the whole world and when India was going on this incredible entrepreneurship ride, I was just sitting by the sidelines and not even trying. Like that's a horrible feeling to have. I don't care if I succeed or fail because I'm already succeeding by learning things. It's literally been like a journey of self-discovery because the Vishnu before Asset Vault and Vishnu after Asset Vault is like day and night difference.
We will be right back after a quick break.
So as a part of making